Cancer, welcome to your February 2024 weekly reading here. It's going to be your reading from February 5th until the 11th. I hope you're all doing well. Wishing the best for everybody out there. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. Also, if this video resonates with you at any time, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. But let's take a look here, Cancer, and let's see what the energy is surrounding you. I feel like this is a good week here for you, Cancer. I feel like the only thing that this reading is pointing out is I feel like there could be some stress that you may run into or that you're possibly dealing with right now. But I kind of feel like the universe is saying, like, you're not going to have everything figured out so quickly. Like, which I know it can be very hard to, like, keep perspective, right? This human experience is just difficult as shit. Well, it just depends, right? It can be, and then sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But I feel like if you can keep that in mind, though, like, you're not going to have the answers, all the answers overnight. I feel like, you know, just having that reassurance, I feel like, you know, it will allow for that stress to not to become so heavy. You pulled the Ten of Cups here for your overall energy. Again, I think this week is going to be, overall, I would say positive. Ten of Cups is when, like, tens represent completion. So it's like, it's interesting. I feel like when you look back on the week, it'd be like, it's actually a good week. It was better than I thought. You know, that's kind of the Ten of Cups overall energy here. I feel like there could be an emphasis here on family and career. Like, if you don't have a family, it could just be an emphasis. I'm seeing an emphasis here on your career, but I'm also seeing, like, you know, you being connected to, like, your community or to your family with your friends. And I see you having just an overall good week. You have the Four Wands here for your current energy at this time. There could be some things that you're celebrating at this time. I'm also seeing you here, Cancer, starting to find this personal satisfaction when it comes to, like, your individual desires, like the things that you want to pursue for yourself, the things that you want for yourself. And so I feel like this week starts off pretty well here, and I'm kind of picking up as well, like, there could be like just some things that you're happy about, like the way things have come together. Some of you may just be finding your overall like becoming more happier. You have the Lovers here in the Challenge. The Lovers does obviously point to love, right? So for some of you, the challenge could be love here. I feel like what you're looking for is something that transcends, like, the mundane, right? And love does do that. Like, it does transcend. Like, love is very transcendent. I feel like that's something that you're going to be in search for this week, but also not just relationships, but also when it comes to your purpose, right? The Lovers can represent, like, your purpose and you feeling like you're in alignment with your purpose and that you're fulfilled. And so your advice here, the Three of Pentacles, it's almost as if it's interesting. It's like a lot of you have, like, these certain desires and you have, like, these certain things that you're wanting to strive for in regards to, like, your purpose. However, it's like the actual work that has to be put behind it with the Three of Pentacles, right? Three of Pentacles is like devoting our mind, body, soul, and spirit to something. And understanding that it doesn't have to be perfect, like, but as long as you channeled all of yourself into it, you gave it everything that you've had, or you give it everything that you have, then that's all you can do, right? And then you can see the results of things. Like, it may not have turned out perfect, or it may not be perfect, but at least you can take satisfaction in knowing that you gave it your all. And then whatever you feel like came up short, you can start to make those adjustments. You can start to understand how you can do things better or how you want to do things differently. The Page of Pentacles being in the future, I do feel like, though, there is a reward, though, with the hard work that you if you do put it in, like, if you do commit yourself to the process of building what this is, then I do feel like you will see the rewards here with this Page of Pentacles. And not only see the rewards and see the physical results of things, but you'll also be seeing, like, where you can make improvements. And that's why I feel like where the anxiety and the stress is coming in here with this Nine of Swords. because you're seeing that like you're seeing the result, like there's something here happening, but you're also realizing like, damn, there's still like a lot that I have to do, or there's still just like a stress about doing everything. But the Nine of Swords is saying like just take it day by day. And if you can take it day by day, then I feel like, you know, that could definitely ease the pressure. You have the Knight of Wands here in the position of something that you're unaware of. I'm hearing libido. It's like allowing like your life force energy to be channeled into what you want to create. It's like if you're passionate about something, the Knight of Wands is saying like to move forward with self-determination and be bold and be courageous, and to just put your energy and channel your energy into, you know, what it is that you're passionate about. The Knight of Wands too, though, does have an impatient side to itself, and so there is something about like needing patience here. Things are coming together. I do feel like by the end of the week with the Ten of Cups, you'll be able to look back at the week and be like, okay, this was overall like a good week, better than I thought. Yeah, the Six of Wands here. So I feel like this is you on your way to success here. Success, and the Six of Wands is like it's your personal destiny, right? And it's like through our personal destiny, it's like we're always facing these challenges and these obstacles. But it's like by not shrinking from the obstacles, but instead embracing them, it's like then once we overcome them, then we hit the Six of Wands. Like we feel that sense of success. I wanted to say grandiosity. Maybe it is grandiosity for some of you, but I don't think it's like I don't think it's like in the shadow of grandiosity. I just feel like there's an energy of grandiose, like where you're feeling expansive, right? You're seeing that you're actually capable of doing what it is that you set your mind to. You pulled the World card here with the Star card. And this is with the Six of Wands right here. So the World card talks about the journey of life. The Star card talks about the direction of your journey, of where it is that you're trying to go, where it is that you're trying to head toward. So I do feel like you have a lot of potential in this. What you're doing has a lot of potential to be very successful. Pull this Pluto card. It says rebirth. I think a lot of you have gone through quite the transformation, I would say, in the past. Now it's like now it's like you're in the rebirth stage of Pluto, right? Pluto brings death, and then it brings rebirth too, right? Like the death to things and the rebirth to things. So it's like you're in the rebirthing process right now. So there's a lot of things. I feel like there's newer things that I feel like your soul is guiding you toward at this time. And Pluto's like, it's new forms that are being created, right? It's about like breaking down the old forms and refocalizing a new form, one that operates in a more efficient manner, one that is actually more connected and allows you to understand like where you're at in your life, who you are in your relation to everything else in the world, your purpose, society, right, community, all of those things. Pull this Divine Wisdom card. I feel like you could be learning something new this week. This card is like always like my book card, like where you're either doing research or you're learning or you're reading something, and it's like you're gaining wisdom from something. And so it's like you're gaining the wisdom, but then it's about like applying it. And that's what I see you doing here with the Page of Pentacles. But you're understanding like, damn, there's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot to figure out. And that's where the stress and anxiety can be coming in. But it's like you'll figure it out one by one. You can only do so much. So it's like, it's being patient. You pull this Horse, it says action, and then you pull this Heart, it says connection. Well, it's very straightforward. It's about following your heart, acting on what your heart's desires are. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Clarify the Ten of Cups for the overall energy. Pulled the Seven of Cups here. Woo! Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. A lot of dreams, a lot of visions, a lot of aspirations that you have. There's things that you're looking forward to as well. Anytime I see the Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, this like brings the energy of you have these deep desires that you want to merge with and be fully immersed in. And you can also at the same time, you're pursuing it, but you're pursuing it with like this vision of like what it's gonna be like. And so what I see, what's going on with this Pluto card is like, it's like your vision is being renewed. And I think you're really starting to find what you enjoy. I think you're really starting to find what makes you feel fulfilled. Clarify this Four of Wands. You got the Tower here. Definitely the Tower card is definitely related to Pluto. Like it's the destruction of an old form, right? You've allowed towers have happened basically in the past, or you've created them yourself, right? To where you realize like, yep, it's time to do something different. I have to do something different. That's my only choice. But because of the Tower moments that have happened, it's like it's allowing you to be able to rebuild something even better. Clarify this Lovers and the challenge. You have the Two of Wands. Clarify the Three of Pentacles as your advice. You pulled the Three of Pentacles again. So this is about getting clear on like what yourself wants, right? Like the Lovers, Two of Wands, and the challenge is like when we're too worried about how it's going, this is very North Node Aries, very South Node Libra energy right now, where the nodes are in the astrology. Like the North Node Aries, what we want more of is more. We're trying to define things for ourselves. We want things for ourselves. Aries does deal with self-expression. It does deal with self-determination, freedom. It deals with our own independent wants and needs and who we're trying to be. The South Node in Libra deals with others and relationships. The South Node is the physical, is what's being reflected to you physically at this time, right? To where like the things that you need to improve in order for you to tap more into that North Node energy. And I think what's going on in your challenge is like you're trying to find the right partnerships. You're trying to find the right balance in your relationships. You're trying to find the right relationships. You're trying to find things, people, places, and things that inspire you to be an individual, not take away your individualism. And so your advice to Three of Pentacles is work only with and on the things that really allow you to be you, allow you to be able to fully be you. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles here, so you are accomplishing something. I did have that feeling. You're achieving your ambitions here with the Four of Pentacles, with the Page of Pentacles. But you're also realizing like, okay, I've achieved this, I've made progress here, but I have to keep making improvements. I'm also seeing for some of you, you could be getting some type of certificate this week, or you're getting some type of reward or something like that will allow you to be able to, that gives you the power to do what it is that you want to do, right? It's almost like something tangible that gives you like a green light or something. Yeah, the Three of Wands here, clarifying the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Something that you're unaware of. Knight of Wands, Three of Wands is self-determination, bold, courageous, strength, moving forward with your purpose and not stopping, right? Like you have to do this yourself. So keep going. Clarify the Nine of Swords. You pulled the Four of Wands here. It's interesting. It's like some of you, it's like you're fearing that you're going to regress for some reason. Because even with the Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles at the top, Four of Wands again, and read Three of Pentacles, like you're making progress. However, it's almost as if there's this anxiety and stress about like whether or not you'll be able to keep it up. I'm here to tell you that you will if you continue to move forward. And with the Six of Wands being here, it's like you're going to keep continually getting success. Clarify the Six of Wands. The Hangman. I think one thing too is sometimes like when we're in like anxious states or we're stressed or we're having anxiety, we can really focus too much on ourselves, right? And we just kind of get too involved with our own self. If you can surrender your anxieties, if you can get out to consistently keep getting outside of yourself to be of service to others or be of service to what this is that you're trying to do, then you know the personal insecurities, the anxiety won't be there as prevalent. Because even with the star card's Aquarius. Aquarius is the sacrificing of oneself to the greater good, to the greater whole of something. And the World card is the greater whole. It's interesting because, you know, I was reading some of Dane Ryder's old work, and he was talking about like there's an article, I think it's a book or an article, but he was talking about a new Earth and a new humanity, and that we're, especially us coming into this Aquarius age, like, and Pluto in Aquarius, it is the sacrificing of oneself to be of full service to the greater whole, the greater good of something. But you first have to know who you are to be able to be of service, right? Of full service. And by knowing exactly who you are, you can actually be of full service. Knowing who it is that you are, what it is that you want, you can, the letting go of yourself and just being of pure service with what it is that you're trying to do comes a lot easier. Clarify the World card. Six of Wands again. So there's you have a lot of success here in your journeys ahead. Clarify this the star card. You have the Judgment here. The Judgment again is about, it's a reawakening of purpose, but it's also like divine judgment, right? It's the call to initiation, right? And what the call to initiation requires is for you to step fully into it and surrender to it, right? And to let go of your own selfish, egoic desires, and to come from that place of pure intention of you're doing what it is that you're doing because it's going to benefit the whole. I'm not calling you selfish, by the way. I'm just, you get what I'm saying. Maybe you are, I don't know. I think we all have selfish tendencies. But I feel like it'll be very rewarding for you if you continue to surrender, don't allow yourself to get in the way, right? Have humility and be of service to the greater good. Understand the greater whole of things. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and also be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And otherwise than that, I will talk to y'all later.